Hello, and you're playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to another bright new morning here on the 36X Spring Creek map here. It is a nice 8 o'clock in the morning here, and yes, we got the combine ready to go. I guess it's not quite fired up. There we go. Now it's fired up and ready to go here, and we're going to head to the field here. Since last episode, as you can probably guess from here, we finished up field 383. That was our soybean field. So that field is done. There might be some crops left to haul yet. I haven't checked the trucks yet. But everything as far as the combines and the grain carts, those are all empty here. And we're going to start harvesting corn here this episode. So we got field, what is the number on this one here? Let's go check that field number here a minute. Field 386. Field 386 is our corn field. We're going to get started on that one here next. And this is also probably our oddest shaped field here as well. And at least for starters of it, I'm going to go around the outside edge with the combine myself. And then we'll, probably my next episode, we'll have Courseplay running on this, kind of like we did with the other field. But speaking of the other field, by the way, I really don't know how long it took. I'm guessing somewhere in the neighborhood of 18, 20 hours to harvest field 383. And yes, Evan, you heard me correctly on that. I said 18, 20 hours, somewhere in there. That is real life hours. That's not in-game hours, that one. So, yeah. That gives you an idea of the size of that field. And keep in mind, too, we're running 2 combines, Evan. We're running 2. Now, they weren't exactly the biggest of combines here, these New Holland CR1090s. I guess the CR1090 is not exactly a small combine, but the header size, we're only running the 41-foot headers there just because, yeah, you notice the folding pipe. That folding pipe apparently is not particularly long, at least not by Courseplay standards, so, oh well. Anyway, let's get everything folded out here. Everything ready to go. Got the second combine out here ready to go as well. Got the mother bin sitting there. Once we clear out a little space, kind of like we did last field 11, I'll probably pull that in as well. Seemed like it worked pretty good. Actually, in some ways, I would say the mother bin actually worked really well. The only really issue I had with the mother bin is the fact that even though Giants has this option, Giants has this option for manual engine start and stop. Giants has determined it is still best to automatically stop the engine. So even though I go turn the mother bin tractor on, everyone, Giants, Farming Simulator, the game, will just automatically shut it off again. And I'm not entirely sure what determines or how the game determines like when it's time to be shut off, but anyway, I like to shut it off, so yeah, well. Oh, we're going 7 miles an hour. Well, these cornets are like go a little bit faster. Before we go any faster here, though, or any further, I should say, let's go check and see how these trucks are doing here. We're going to want to switch our trucks around from field 383 to 386. I got the same course for these, by the way. So 383 on this side and 386. Was it 386, right? Yeah, 386 is on the opposite end side of the field there. So we're just going to do 389. 389 is that one. I am going to guess that I must have named these wrong. Yes, I did. Okay, good to know. Let's see what's here. Can I, edit this somehow? That is 386, not 389, right? And yeah, I actually got all the rest of them there, too. Let's, double check. I'm doing this right here. 386. Wow. I don't know who created these, but boy, they named them all wrong. I have to have a talk with that guy. One terrible. I'm telling you, folks. Terrible. Okay, and one more here a minute. 386. There we go. Okay, we need 386 truck weight. Turn you on. You should go unload the rest of the soybeans there. And I don't think there's any soybeans in this one. Is there? Probably no, there's not. Okay, 386 with you as well. Turn you on. He should just make a loop. This one, of course, will be in its way. But once that one's done unloading, they should all come back around and stop, like I said, at the 386 point, which was, I don't know, in here somewhere. And you might have noticed, too, when I actually had this one set up for full auto drive, don't remember why I did that again, but this one was set up for full auto drive. Hoping to use Courseplay with it. I'm wondering did I have an issue with Courseplay last time I had to use auto drive? I don't remember one. I have to go back and watch my own video. I'm assuming there's a reason. I just don't know why. Reminder, by the way, for those of you who'd like to check this map out yourself, you can find a download link down below in the description here for this map. Keep in mind, again, everyone, it is a PC-only map. It is also a 36x map, and that means that this map is 36 times bigger than your normal map. So, you know, just a computer warning there. Again, you're not going to break anything, you know, trying the map, but just you might want to keep in mind that this game might not play as well on lower end systems, so just something to make note of there. Also, as a reminder, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, that information is also down below in the Mr. Torch talk. Oh boy, quality manager's not gonna like that now. Anyway, information for joining us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers is down below in the description there as well. We do ask that you please join us in on the RDAllen Teampseak server. Again, once you're on the server, that's where you'll find the information to actually join the farming simulator server. It's also where we got the downloads for the mods as well. And I've mentioned this here in the previous episodes as well, but once we're done with this field here, I definitely have some plans, especially for this field. I want to see what we can do about smoothing it out a little bit more here. Just this map is not, for this field, I should say, well, maybe the map too for that matter. This field especially is not very Courseplay friendly, that one, so I definitely would like to improve upon that if I can. You know what? I've got auto drive set up for it. Why don't we make back away? That is the Motherman. I actually want one of the grain carts here. Which, like I said, they should all be empty. Nice thing about when you're using Courseplay for harvest. Oh, what? It's not. Why is it not empty? I declare I checked all these. Huh. Guess we won't be using that one, Evan. And as I was about to say there, I could have swore I checked all these, but oh, actually, there's a truck that is not. Why are you not? Why is that truck not empty? He went across the sell point. He should have sold, unless was he set to come right back to 383? Maybe he did. I'll have to watch and make sure he's actually set to go to the sell point. Apparently. Oh, that's good. We'll just finish unloading the rest of the soybeans in here then. Once we're done loading, looks like we're all set up for that. We'll just turn you on for that one. And you need to go like sell. Yeah, like sell it there, bud. You know, get this tractor back out of the way here. We'll just park it back on field 383 for the moment. And yes, I noticed the missing soybeans there. Oh well. See if we get that grain cart to come unload us here. Probably won't be here in a timely manner. As I said again, that's why I like to use Courseplay. Courseplay is much more prompt at unloading, and will unload on the go as well. Auto drive of one, again, tends to be significantly slower. I've only had it once, maybe twice, where auto drive is actually unloaded on the go successfully. Although I know they're always working on stuff, so maybe they've fixed stuff by now. I don't know. Of course, again, I'm on the one downside of Courseplay is Courseplay is a bit Courseplay. Courseplay will only unload Courseplay. I don't know a better way to put that up. It's just like literally, Courseplay will only unload Courseplay. Yeah, see, that what I was talking about. But he came up there pretty quick, but then he stopped there. We'll see once when he does here the rest of this way here. It's actually not too bad so far if you'll keep it coming here. Reminder again, if you do use auto drive, everyone, auto drive's signal for unloading is the pipe. So when you need to be unloaded, put the pipe out. That's probably one of my downfalls, Evan. I always forget to put the pipe out. So, you know, by time I'm full, it's like, oh, crap. Got to put the pipe out. Now you definitely got to wait. Versus if you put the pipe out earlier, Evan, at least you have a chance then that maybe auto drive will at least be in the vicinity. Also, you unloaded on the first attempt there. That's good. It's always annoyed me with auto drive. Sometimes auto drive will make like a couple times around, a couple laps, you know, before it's like, oh, okay, now we can unload. No, you were perfectly lined up before. And no, Evan, I'm not going to try to unload on the go here. Nope, must be an auto. At least hopefully that's an auto save. Whew. Auto saves on this map, I mean, they are brutal. Hey, maybe that wasn't an auto save. I mean, I didn't see any auto save message show up unless I missed it. Maybe I missed it, but that might not have been an auto save. Maybe that was something else going on. I mean, I don't know. Performing emergency garbage collection pass. Oh boy, that what is that? That is 1.2 gigabytes. Oh, actually 1.3 on that one. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Sounds like trouble. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section here a moment. I'm going to see what you folks had to say here for last episode. And before I read the comments here, a reminder, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, Evan, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there as well. And then if you'd like to catch more RDAllen content, you know, that'll maybe feel like fell on the head or something, you know, and you can't get enough RDAllen content, you can head over to Twitch, RDAllen on Twitch there. That is where you can find the live stream content from the multiplayer server we mentioned earlier there, by the way. We are still on the American Falls map there, by the way. Another nice little map. That one is available on the console, by the way, too. So American Falls, for those who are looking for a nice American-style map to play on. Okay, starting off with the first comment here from Mason Farms. If you want to section a field, combine and take out the tree line on 289, 290, and 291. And you'll have a huge field. Well, let's see on here. So he's saying, where's 290? You got to go look. Ah, okay. So 291, 290, 289, those three fields. And when he says a section, by the way, section, I believe that is a square mile. And if you look at the map, and again, I'm just guessing here, so don't quote me on this, but the way these roads are laid out, I'm guessing these miles. So like from this corner to this corner, it's probably a mile. You know, from this corner here to this corner down here, probably a mile. So that means this part in here is probably a square mile. So if you wanted to farm a square mile of one, like Mason Farms was saying there, combine 289, 290, 291 there, and yeah. Mason Farms is also saying, I've seen that YouTube has an AI setting now where it requires you when uploading your video to say if you used any AI-generated content in your video, or if you're using fake content. It says I have a mod that changes my game time to AM and PM. It's a lot easier on your brain. Yes, okay. Yeah, AM and PM, that does make a little more sense to me rather than not. I don't know. Is there anyone there actually that uses like 24-hour time, everyone? Like, I mean, like as far as countries go, like are there any countries that actually like use 24-hour time? I know like military stuff like that everyone uses the 24-hour clock sometimes. But like as far as like actual like homes, like does anyone actually use like 24-hour time? I know at least in America when it's 12-hour clock, right? 12-hour AM, 12-hour PM. Is it, okay? It's 1 o'clock. Well, is it 1 o'clock AM or 1 o'clock PM, right? Oh, I better put my pipe out. I was just saying, I wouldn't like you forget to put your pipe out, and at least he's not that far away. Although, let's see once if he goes. Yeah, there he starts moving. If he's gonna just go straight across, or is he gonna go follow the field? Yeah, I didn't make it much farther, did I? Yeah, looks like he's gonna follow the field, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He's gonna cut across. Speaking of cutting across, by the way, I do plan on getting rid of this here after we're done with this harvest. Now, I am just gonna cut straight across here. Again, real life, I'm sure there's a reason why this part here is not farmed. But at least on this map, it's not apparent. And the Courseplay generation time is a little bit brutal, so. Going back to Mason, I know I keep mentioning Mason's Farm comment here, but thanks for the reminder on that there, Mason Farms. I was going to mention that here. I noticed that option popped up here, I think, was it last week? Was it maybe Friday or Saturday sometime, Evan? Like, it's something that YouTube just added, Evan. There is now a... what do you want to call it? Checkbox, whatever where you got to confirm whether your content is real or fake. Like, wow, okay, is it such a problem now that we actually have to have that as an option? Like, oh boy. So yes, if you're uploading videos to YouTube, apparently you now have to confirm if your content's real or not. I just thought that was funny. I seen that option last week as well. I mean, technically our content is not real, right, Evan? I mean, it's game content, but this isn't real life, so whatever. Anyway. Next comment here going to Hetro. Good video. As you said before, Courseplay is way better now than Farming Simulator 19 was. Yes, that is true. In fact, I would probably argue this is probably the best Courseplay ever, everyone. Now, with that being said, it's definitely not the most powerful. Like, Courseplay has gotten way... what's the word? I want to use the word dumber, but that's not really very nice to it because it's better, but it doesn't do near as much as it used to. Like, back in the day, I'm like, I don't know, for those of you who remember older versions of Courseplay, like, you had all the various options and modes you can pick from, and there was a lot of them. And don't get me wrong, some of these still exist yet. Just maybe not all of them. And you don't necessarily select them anymore. Just Courseplay automatically determines the mode based on either the piece of equipment you're in or what you're hooked up to. So... But yeah, Courseplay has gotten massively, massively easier to use, Evan. So, again, if you were in the past looked at Courseplay and got very intimidated, well, I highly recommend checking it out again because, like I said, again, it's gotten way, way easier, Evan. So much easier to use. Niles was saying that the video upload time is likely a YouTube issue. They're likely using a fixed offset from the Central European time to arrive at the Eastern time. The only yield issues during the few weeks where the U.S. switches from standard time to daylight savings time, and Europe has not yet done so. That could be why. Yes, I think Niles has probably hit the proverbial nail on the head. Even more reasons to just absolutely dislike the whole time change. I don't... Any of you folks actually like the time change? Anyone out there like, yes, time change, best thing ever? I don't know, 21st century. Maybe it's time we look at rethinking how we do this. And I guess, you know, talking about time change, how do we get on this topic anyway? Well, anyway, minor details. But talking about the time change there, Evan, I guess it probably wouldn't be so bad like if everybody followed the same rule, right? But when it comes to the time change, you got people that like don't follow it at all. You got places that don't follow it at all. You got small sections here and there, and some go on this, some go on that. Some change it here, some change it there. It's like, oh my goodness, like, if we're going to do the time change, can we just agree to all do it the same way at the same time? Or can we just all agree to, like, not do it at all? You know, just my thoughts. I mean, like, either way, right? But let's keep it all the same. So, anyway, that for those of you wondering, that is probably why my videos are going, I forget, was it earlier or later? I think it was earlier, right? Someone said my videos were going upload, or no, they uploaded later. Whatever it was, someone said, the video's going one way or the other. That is probably why, because the European time change has not happened yet. And YouTube is probably relying on that time and then doing the offset calculated from the European time. So, and I think that comes up, that's got to be coming up real quick here. I think there was only like, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks between when the U.S. switches and then the European time switches, Evan. So, probably by next week or the week after, then my videos will go back to being like on the right time again, right? Which, you know, again, I am like selecting the right time. Like when I go to upload my video, I select, you know, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I forgot to put my pipe out again. Hey, howdy, folks. Hard to get good help nowadays, isn't it? Actually, where's the grain cart? Okay, I'm just going to throw hired worker on this here. Another kind of little downfall of using auto drive, Evan. Again, for those of you who watch the videos before you know this, but if I get out of the combine, then auto drive is all done. Auto drive is like, nope, don't need to be unloaded anymore. Where's our trucks at? I was going to say, it didn't seem like the grain cart needed to be unloaded. I wouldn't have thought. They are around here somewhere. Really? Yeah. Okay. I don't remember this being a problem last time. Also, did I, like, not make that route follow the, Apparently, I didn't know, because I wanted to get around that one, probably, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. Well, anyway. Got that fixed. Hopefully, anyway. You're empty. You have soybeans in you yet. How did that truck get ahead of this one? Huh. I thought the empty truck was behind the full truck. Well, ask stupid questions, get stupid answers, so I better not ask that question. Well, at least auto drive is getting here nice and quick. The annoying part with auto drive, sometimes, like when it's coming for long distances like that, I think what it acts like is it stops and like recalculates its route every so often. Like it'll go a little bit, stop, wait. I presume it's like calculating a route, and then it'll like, okay, go a little bit further. No, it's not doing that this time. It's just like straight here. So good. Like see that. Also, I'll just mention this over the weekend. I got a whole slew of comments. People thanking me on my how to restore a deleted, missing, or corrupt save game. Not sure what happened over the weekend, but apparently a lot of you folks had issue with that. So glad that video was helpful, and I'll just take this opportunity here to remind everyone again that if for some reason something goes wrong with your save game, Farming Simulator has an automated save game backup feature. Like, how many games actually have that? Not very many, probably, but Farming Simulator actually has one, and it works surprisingly well. It's not really like built into the game per se, so if something goes wrong with your save game, you do have to move some files around, which is fairly simple enough if you know how to move files, that one. Again, why Giants does not advertise this feature, I don't understand them, and don't ask me why, but really powerful tool there if you, like I said, ever lose or corrupt or missing whatever it might be with your save game. You know, something goes wrong and like, crap, I don't want that. I'm going to have to back that up. Maybe I like placed a building down and just things went really bad. Who knows, right? For whatever reason, you can get it back. And then, of course, the save game backups too, and there's multiples, so it's not just one. Usually you have one that's like a couple of minutes old, then you have one that's a few more minutes old, and you got one that's maybe 15 minutes, and one that's maybe an hour old, and one that's maybe 2 hours, and there's usually, I think there's like 10 or 12 of them or something like that. I've never taken the time to like count how many Farming Simulator actually saves, but each one, of course, gets progressively older. You know, maybe 2 days earlier when you did something to your save game and things just started going horribly wrong, and for some reason you want to go back 2 days, guess what? Again. So, just want to make you folks aware of that feature. Like I said, Giants does not seem to advertise that. Don't ask me why. That's, in my opinion, a really great feature. Hopefully, feature Giants continues to include with the game. Very much needed, in my opinion. Especially if you're playing with mods, Evan. I've said this many, many times here. If you're playing with mods, it's not a matter of if your game is going to crash, Evan, but when and how many times. With that being said, I would have to say, Evan, like mod crashes here in Farming Simulator 22 have been somewhat rare and few. I should say. Rare and few. Probably helps too, having like most of the mods I'm playing with came from the official Farming Simulator mod hub, so like they got Giants' stamp of approval. Doesn't mean there's not necessarily anything wrong with it, but at least they should be somewhat trustworthy. Hey, listen, I actually remember to put my pipe out this time. Think it'll work? I don't know where the green card's at. I don't think he's over here again. I think he left us. Let's say the trucks are there at least. Would have thought there should have been room for at least probably one more unload on the grain card yet. Also looking at that yield map, Evan. I like seeing that. Nice, bright. Well, actually, I shouldn't say really bright. Bright green actually is not technically the greatest. You want that nice, rich, what do you call that? Like a darkish green there. I don't know quite what to call that color, but that's what you want to see, right? Oh, I see a grain cart over there. He's coming. He's coming. I wonder if he's unloaded himself. Looking on the list. Can we find him on the list here? 60, no, I don't think he's unloaded himself, has he? He's at 62%. I don't know what he keeps driving away for then. Yeah, see what I was talking about? Sometimes he likes to stop. Well, he hasn't come to a complete stop here, but he's slowed down. He's trying to figure out what he needs to do here. Please, like this way here, bud? There you go. There you go. Turning the right way. Oh, I wish Courseplay would actually unload like real human players. I mean, it would be nice. If Courseplay could like unload human players with the precision at which it unloads Courseplay players, that would be nice. But it can unload on the go. Although unload on the go on the headland, I don't know if I'd care for that feature so much. But once you get going up and down the field, unloading on the go, prompt unloading typically. Well, there we go. And I think with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. You folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.